an October evening.
Yes.
What's up this year? You're a big part of it.
So October Evening is a show that's been put on for several years by a few people locally here in Salt Lake City. Stephen Simmons and Andrea Hansen. And it's film and performance and music and then fashion. So it's like a variety show. And not a lot of people really understand what it is until they watch it. And we post several trailers so you can kind of get little peeks, but none of it really makes sense until you're actually there. So, but we host it at the Masonic Temple.
Which is haunted.
Right. It's so spooky in there. I love it. It's one of my favorite parts about being a part of the event every year is just being there in its weirdness, because we're only allowed, obviously, in so many areas while we're there, and you have to be careful about where you go. But other than that, as long as you abide by the rules, you just get a cool, creepy night of like being immersed in a weird performance piece, basically, is what it is. So, yeah.
And what's your involvement?
So, last year I modeled in it. This year I am basically stage mom. I'm going to be wrangling all the models and making sure that things are going smoothly behind the scenes, which includes stuff beforehand like prop making and getting all of our visuals ready to be put out, because we kind of do a lot of set design and we're making it look like a cemetery. I won't really go into detail about too much, but it'll kind of just look like a cemetery in New Orleans. It'll be really cool. So,
is Creatures Encounters going to be a part of it this year?
Or
do you know?
Most likely. Usually they always come. Usually Carrie always comes with his snakes. So yeah, last year I actually took a picture of the character that I was dressed up as for the fashion show inside a bathtub with his giant yellow snake, which was terrifying, but I did it. Because, you do things sometimes when a camera gets shoved in your face. You're just like, okay, here we go. So, but yeah.
It's a big one.
It is. But yeah, so...
Wait, why are you laughing? It is. Have you seen the snake? It's huge.
Well, no, I don't think I have.
Yeah, it was probably as big as one of my legs around.
No, it's like 20 or 30 feet long.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So it's kind of like Britney Spears talk.
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what was going on. But I was in like a fake bathtub. It was really cool. But yeah, and then I also did a little acting this year in a short film that we're going to show as like a prerequisite to like a live performance part. So yeah. So I'm doing a couple of things in it, but not a lot that people will see during the show. I'll just be part of it behind the scenes mostly. So
I went 2 years ago, right after we had him on the podcast, and I was sitting right behind you, and you were having fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's very fun. Every year is different, and we have different performers and musicians, and just like a different theme. And then Andrea, who is pretty macabre, she does the whole spooky fashion show at the end, which is just like amazing because all of her pieces are so wonderful. And
they are.
This year she's doing something completely different, and I can't wait for everybody to see what she does. I don't want to spoil any of it though.
So get your tickets, check it out.
Yeah, you can get tickets online through, I think it's like an Eventbrite thing. So if you look up October Evening on Instagram or Facebook, there's a link to get to that. Or you can go locally to Iconoclad and buy tickets for $20 cash.